YurpTV.
You fucking with YurpTV 2x2. Follow on all social platforms. And if you don't, fuck it.
Popo taking photos, yeah. Talking is a no-no, hey, call me Quasimodo. You know me, 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 you know me. After that paper, yeah, that paper, yeah, that paper, yeah, that paper. You know me, you know me.
Qmoney Mr. ABG was good with it, bro.
Yo, let's get it, YurpTV.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dre of the East was popping, boy.
Life, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, Q, man. This is your second time on YurpTV, bro. We just shot your joint, man. That was fire. People gonna see that one drop soon. And Dre, man, this your second time too, man. Even though you disrespected my platform and your unreleased freestyle.
Here we go.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, look. First of all, I want to say this though. People keep asking me. It ain't no real beef between me and Dre of the East, right?
Oh, whoa.
People be, people be asking me that, okay.
Yeah, but
matter of fact, nah, it ain't no beef. That's my man's, bro. That was a little lyrical spar we had, you know what I'm saying? It had to go down like that, man, because niggas be thinking they better than niggas and end up getting smoked. You know what I'm saying? Nah, Dre, you my nigga though. Yeah, man, so this is gonna be episode 6, I believe, of YurpTV Debates. Appreciate y'all fellas for fucking with me, you know what I'm saying? So off camera, we just got into a little
Mini debate.
Yeah, mini debate. Yeah, over my man Dre over here feels like Beyonce is overrated, man.
Facts,
you know what I'm saying? And I ain't never heard that before, to be real. I really never heard it. I never heard nobody say that.
So boom. I put it like this: when somebody reaches a certain level or they have a certain amount of support, you just can't touch them, or you just gonna get people gonna look at you a certain way. Like people that die, like Michael Jackson. Me personally, I feel like Chris Brown does a lot of shit better than Michael, but he'll never get that recognition. For one, Mike's dead, bro. Michael Jackson did a moonwalk and a whole bunch of pop in the lock, and Chris Brown's back flipping, doing the worm and a whole bunch of other shit. You can't deny that, correct? Correct? That's my question.
I cannot agree with that, my boy.
You serious?
Michael Jackson created the whole wave.
Yeah, he created it. However, no, he didn't even create the moonwalk.
Nah, I ain't say he created the moonwalk. I say he created the whole wave of dancing and singing. Like that was Mike.
I'm not taking that from him, but what I said is you're never going to hear somebody saying Chris Brown is better than Michael Jackson. Correct?
They're not going to give him that respect. Why? Because Michael.
But that's my thing. If we're going off of just what they do, be real. Be real. Just say it. I'm not disrespecting Michael. I love Michael.
I'm not going to say that shit, bro. Be real. Q, what's up? Q, what's up?
Chris Brown better than Michael Jackson.
Bro, what he said?
You take into consideration dancing, performing, and all that shit. Look at his videos and everything, choreography.
Chris Brown, my guy too. I love, you know what I'm saying? He got super hits. But Michael, bro, he's already been mortified, bro. It's impossible to even.
It's like you can't even.
You can't.
That's why I don't even like comparing, because it's like they both great in their own lane. And then by Michael Jackson coming before Chris Brown, you can look at Chris Brown and tell he
got it.
Michael Jackson.
And just like LeBron would never be greater than Jordan. We never gonna put him.
That's cap, bro. I love Michael, bro. He's my favorite player besides Kobe. But LeBron is better than all of them. He has the strength, the size, the speed, the brains. Better than
Michael has already been mortified. You see what I'm saying? He's not even dead yet.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
And then it's a new era.
Yeah, bro.
It's a different.
It's like you fighting two different times, bro.
You can have your favorite. And that is fine. You can have your favorite, but be real. I got my favorite. My favorite is Kobe. Kobe was a mirror image of Mike. I understand that, but Kobe's still my favorite. LeBron is bigger, faster, stronger than both of them, and scored more points and is doing more damage.
So you feel like LeBron is the greatest player of all time?
Yes.
And when he gets out of the league and when he probably passes away, they might give him that. But right now, come on, Q.
Yeah.
Right now, come on, Q.
That's hard to like. That's why I say like. I don't know why people be trying to say, oh, well, Kobe's better than Michael Jordan, or Michael Jordan's better than LeBron. Like, it's hard to compare GOATs.
Facts.
Because all of them are great within their own lane. So it's like, it's hard to compare GOATs, especially when you got a GOAT that already done did GOAT shit, and you coming up behind him. You done soaked up my sauce, so of course you're gonna be somewhat.
I done gave you the blueprint.
That's what teachers do. That's what teachers do.
That's a fact.
Right? Teachers teach their student how to be great, and eventually the students overcome the masters.
I agree.
So when you reach that and you see that,
they're just not gonna let you say that, bro.
Oh, but it's the truth.
They're not gonna let you say that.
I think that's the problem with society. People get so butthurt over the truth, and they want the truth, but they can't accept the truth, bro. You can have your favorite, you can be for this, but that don't mean you're against this.
There's already a face there, though.
It's a face.
Until that face get erased, like even though Kobe is now mortified, you still can't say he's better than Jordan, bro. Jordan is still the face right there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just still that face. You know what I'm saying? And until, like, I ain't gonna lie, LeBron has done some incredible things, bro. You know what I'm saying? Incredible, but you cannot, he's not mortified yet, bro. He's not mortified yet.
See,
you know
that's the thing. That's what I mean by overrated. Because you can get somebody to come in and do twice as much as what you can do, but they still don't get that gratitude.
I agree.
And that's what I mean by overrated. That's what I mean by Beyonce. Beyonce is great. She's one of the best singers I've ever seen. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's just, you have other people out there that can sing like that, and they will never get that recognition. That's what I mean by overrated. I'm not taking nothing away from her, but when you have people out there that can do more, or who are as talented or is as talented as that person, and y'all don't give them that respect, see, that's where I say, all right, that's where the overrated comes. You see?
I feel that. I mean, saying it overrated, but I'm telling you, the internet.
Maybe it's how he worded it.
Yeah.
Like,
because when you,
like,
this is the internet. You know what I'm saying? Us personally, you ain't gonna fight that much feedback. You know what I'm saying? You could possibly say Beyonce's overrated, but when you're on the internet and then Beehive get on your ass, you know what I'm saying?
It's like,
shit get
I
real.
get what he's saying. Like, she already done built herself up and put herself on a pedestal.
Fact.
And built up a strong fan base.
Of course.
So it's like, it's a big machine. It's already like a big corporation. It's
That's a
big
fact.
business.
Yeah.
People, a lot of lives, a lot of bills get paid off of
that. Yeah, off
just her waking up and doing what she do.
That's a fact.
So like, she already done built this up, years of relationships and touring and shaking these people's hands and kissing babies and all this stuff. Bro, it's like, of course she's somewhat gonna be looked at as a idol or God level. You get what I'm saying?
As a person, all right, that's different. I'm speaking just off the fact of music, because that's what I'm based on. I'm based off of music, and that's where I'm making my case on. I'm not talking about it as a person.
Would you consider yourself to be the best artist?
Artist?
Yes.
Hell yeah, I'm always gonna say.
Not to cut you off, but prime example.
Go ahead.
If he may have like a song that's better than mine, and we put it out at the same time, but if my fan base bigger than his, my song probably gonna blow up more than his song is.
Exactly.
That's kind of what's going on, because you got people that's way more talented than these people that's already on, the gatekeepers or the people that been in the game for years.
Of course.
But it's like, if your fan base ain't like Beehive fan base, you can sing your little heart out.
Yeah.
You're going to have to put money behind that song or get a label to push it and reach the masses in order to build up your own personal Beehive.
So do you feel like you the best artist?
I can't say, like, in my opinion, I always feel like I'm the best, and I'm always trying to get better at what I do.
Facts.
So I really don't look at myself like I'm better than nobody else.
But you feel like in your own right, you the best artist to yourself? Because this is your life that you're living and rap about, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
So you feel like,
I feel like I'm the best because I'm not competing with other artists. I'm competing with myself. I'm trying to get better. Like the last song I did, listen to that, critique it myself. How can I make it sound better? Get feedback. What do people want to hear? You know what I'm saying? Then, like I said, at the end of the day, I'm putting out what I want to put out.
Gotcha.
So whoever likes it is gonna like it. If you don't like it, tune into somebody else's TV show.
I agree.
And you feel that's what type of time I'm on with.
Yeah.
I feel that, because again, I say on my song "God" that I said I'm competing with me on the best of two, because I do the same shit. But as far like I look at it different. Like when I was talking to you about the best rapper, I feel like Wayne's a good rapper.
Don't even start this one. He don't want this smoke, do he?
But as an artist, honestly,
who do you feel is better? Right, Young Thug was named the most influential rapper of the century. Of the decade. He was all. I mean, according to
this cap.
According to,
if you say somebody is the most influential, and then you say they were influenced by this person, and you see a whole generation within that generation that's influenced this cap. Little, you know how many littles we have? Not little. You know how many littles we have because of Wayne? You know, Thug is Wayne. You know all these rappers that started punchline bar heavy shit and just you know, entertainment type shit. Wayne, come on, bro. You
tattoos,
the dreads, tattoos.
Yeah.
Wayne, it's cap.
Coloring your dreads.
Wayne, cap, bro. So you can't. I don't agree with that. But again, because Thug is who he is, all that shit.
And right now he's more relevant.
Yeah, well, no, because people still got Jay in the top 5, and
like I said, some people are mortified. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can never get Jay out of anyone's top 5 due to what Jay has done and what Jay has became, bro. Like literally from bricks to Marcy Projects to now a billionaire. It's impossible to get Jay out of your top 5. It's impossible to get Pac and Biggie out of your top 5. You just can't get them out of there.
I can understand Pac.
You know what I'm saying?
I can understand Pac, but Biggie has one album.
Listen,
it's just
I don't even want to put my opinion out there, man.
You see what I'm saying?
Like, they already been mortified, so I'm gonna let them slide.
Niggas are not realists, bro. Like, people won't be honest, bro. If somebody else did the same shit that Biggie did and they didn't die, cut it. Cut it. Cut it. DMX is still alive, and DMX got one of the fucking...
DMX is one of the greatest artists to walk earth. That's a fact. That's a fact.
So why niggas don't give him that respect?
Because he's been through, we've watched him rise and fall. You know, Jay-Z got this famous saying, well, it ain't Jay-Z saying, it actually was in the Dark Knight as well. But die and be a hero, or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. That's facts. Because we've watched, if DMX would have died at the height of his career,
if he died now,
no, if he died now, no.
Whitney Houston.
No.
Whitney Houston failed.
Nope. She was not. She still not. She's not.
Michael Jackson failed. All them they failed because they had a whole bunch of other shit going on. And then when they died, they tried to.
Now Michael Jackson was still mortified, but Whitney Houston, nah, she wasn't. She just because she started doing the drugs and stuff, they didn't put her in the top. You know what I'm saying? She did too much while she was alive.
All I'm saying is that when these people were alive and they started declining and people hated them for whatever reasons, all that shit disappeared when they went away. If DMX dies tomorrow, bro, they're gonna play all his videos. They're gonna show all the shows where he sold out fucking big ass fields. They're gonna show all this shit.
Right.
And that's the thing, bro. And especially with our people, like we only fuck with what's popular and we agree with what everybody else says. We don't. A lot of times we don't think for ourselves. And that's what I say. Like niggas don't like to be real. We're not real with ourselves, bro. We just agree with something just because. But if you actually think with logic, bro, and you say the same shit that I just said. If somebody did the same shit that Biggie did, drop one album and didn't do anything else, how can you possibly say that this person is legendary? Because that basically they're trying to do the same thing with XXX. I love him. He not really like, he's not up there.
I feel you. What do you think about that, Q?
I mean, it's all like perspective. It's based by, you know what I'm saying, case by case, like all based on the artist. And like with Biggie, in my opinion, I get what he's saying.
Yeah, I understand too.
Like, how can he be on this big level that like they done idolize this man?
But these guys catapulted hip hop just from that small situation.
That's what I was about to say. It's other stuff that like they did, and it's other things that people are factoring in with this scenario. You get what I'm saying? Like for Biggie, for instance, they look at how lyrical he was, what he could have been if he was still alive to the day. So just off that, they try to make him, you know what I'm saying? They like you said, like mortalize. Like it's like, what can you say? It's like it's hard to debate certain stuff because they done already put him on this platform.
Yeah,
bro, it's articles.
Let me see
it's articles.
Have I been saying mortified?
It's so much proper.
Like immortalized.
I was saying nigga, no, nigga. Next time, say something immediately, bro. I think I said mortified the whole time. What mortified mean, bro?
I don't know. It ain't the right word.
Mortified. Scared. Yeah.
Mortified. Oh my God, that means ashamed or humiliated. Okay. That's all that shit I was saying.
I know what you meant.
Biggie and Pac have been immortalized. Facts. Yeah. Damn.
But
Appreciate you.
Again, if we being real about it, it's just like you have to keep the same like feeling about everything. You can't let certain situations change what it is. If it's wrong, it's wrong. If it's right, it's right. You got to keep that even on all playing fields. Just because somebody died, that should make you feel bad as a person because you didn't give them that type of respect when they was here. Right. So if you're gonna say, well, it's different with perspective. Perspective might change the way it's viewed, but it don't change what happened. It don't change what is because it's still a fact.
So you wouldn't put Biggie as a top 5. Who's your top 5?
Got Wayne, I got Andre.
So you talking shit about Wayne, but you got
I love Wayne.
Thug in your top 5?
No, fuck no.
So how you gonna say? All right, go ahead, man. You got Wayne. You got who else?
I got Wayne. I got Jay only because of his track list. I got Drake. I got Andre. Who the fuck did I have at 5, bro? And I'm gonna tell you somebody that I have getting up there, but nobody really respecting. My Big Sean is one of the most dope
top
artists.
5?
Not top 5, but I'm just saying overall.
Okay.
Yeah, Pop.
Pop.
Yeah,
Word.
Pop. Because his fucking songs,
Yeah,
what he's done.
What he was talking
I
about.
think he impacted the culture more than Big did, but I mean, that's preference. So I won't say that's fact. But just for me personally, you know, even with the suicidal thing, when Biggie did that, I didn't fuck with that at all. I'm like, what? You know? But then when I got to that point where I did feel like that, so it's like I could understand that more, but still, I feel like Pac had more of an impact overall than Big did. So,
what about you, bro? Top 5, man. Top 5.
Damn, that's hard, bro.
You don't
And
do
it
top
always
5?
sounds like it always sounds cliche.
Yeah.
Everybody seems like everybody got to go with the same artist.
You don't got to though. You know what I'm saying? It's all personal because I mean, a couple people he named out in my
I
top
say
5.
like I said, like it's hard because a lot of people not done doing what they supposed to do yet. You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
And those legends.
Hey, can I cut you off?
Go ahead, bro. It's a debate.
You just said those people ain't did what they supposed to do yet.
Right.
So how did Biggie do what he was supposed to do?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like they put him on a big level, far as like try to make him like as a legend or idolize him or like bro said, immortalize him because they look at like, wow, he was so good at this level and he did all that in that short bit of time now. Like he basically skyrocketed in that short period of time. So they look at stuff like, well, dang, if he was still alive and that Tupac and Biggie situation never occurred, they look at it like, dang, where would they be? How much more could they have impacted the game?
Because there was artists that was relevant
so
at
they
the
try to
time.
immortalize them through that way.
Facts, because there was artists that was popular at the time too.
Yeah.
You had Snoop coming out under him, you know what I'm saying? You still had, who else we had rocking around that time? Diddy, you had Mace, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people still out, you know what I'm saying, moving around. Jada Kids was out that time.
Bro, look at what Diddy is now. Look at what Diddy is now. Nigga, ain't nobody saying Diddy was one of the in the tops.
That's what I'm about to say. So
You
it's
see
top
what I'm
5 like rappers.
But he knew rap wasn't even his lane. He had to jump into the
That's
business.
what I was about to say. So it's top 5 just like on some rap shit, or it's top 5 on like overall what have they did for the culture, how their music sound, is they really living what they rap about, do they write their own rhymes?
Drake. What was that?
Like,
What was that, Drake?
What we gonna factor in?
I don't even think that shit matters.
Top
The cap
five,
don't matter,
It
do
don't
it?
even matter anymore because nowadays, bro, you don't know what's what.
Right.
You don't know who writing what. Even back then, bro, like when niggas used to rap, they had people rapping for them because they couldn't deliver it.
Right.
You ain't have to say nothing about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Baby even told you who he had. He said who he had right for him? Gunna?
Who?
Lil Baby.
I don't know.
When he first started.
Word.
You see what I'm saying?
He
So you
said
can't
that
even.
in the interview. He paid him
Word.
to write something for him.
But he said he never used it. But I'm still saying, like, you got niggas right for niggas, and even when they be in studio sessions, I tell niggas don't tell me nothing, don't give me no suggestion, because I want everything to be me.
Word.
And that's just how I move. So at the end of the day, I don't think you can take none of that into consideration.
You don't take ghostwriting into consideration because you had Drake in your top 5. You know,
Drake's the fucking best artist of all time, and he would go down as that. And I'm gonna tell you why.
That's tough.
I'm gonna tell you why. Drake has been around for fucking over 20 years, consistently been on the top.
Not 20. 2009. Yeah.
It don't matter, over a fucking decade.
Yeah.
But he's been doing his thing and consistently been on the top. He wasn't off the Billboard's top 30 until last year. Come on. So every year, you've been in the top, on the Billboard top 30 for over a decade. That's sick.
It's arguable.
And I say artist because, bro, he can do anything. So when you're talking about island music, you talking about pop music, you talking about hip hop, you know what I'm saying, and being able to connect with people and then do different things and consistently have people viewing you. Because me as an artist right now, when I'm working and I get tired, bro, I did not want to be at that event yesterday, but I'm glad I stayed.
Yeah,
and I'm glad I told him I would do it because that was a dope thing. So for you to be able to do that, not get worn out and consistently making tracks, making hits.
But he also used ghostwriters though, man. But what's up, Q? Can we respect that?
Okay, so
can we respect that, Q?
Nobody can say Beyonce is their favorite singer because they ghostwrite for her.
That's a singer.
No, it hit
It's the same
different.
thing.
It hit different. It hit
Yeah,
different.
it hit different. When you're rapping
I'm
another
tell
nigga
you why
bars.
it hit different.
Go ahead.
You cannot be out here saying, "Oh, I'm the best. I'm a real street nigga, or I'm the best, I'm the best artist. No, bro, if you
Drake
don't.
started out singing though.
That's a fact, but he's out here actually like spitting,
Yeah,
like
he
saying
rapped too
that
though.
he,
First
like,
time I ever heard Drake was on Ransom.
feel
with
what I'm
Wayne.
saying? He came
He
out
was
like
spitting.
that.
I ain't hear no singing. I was like, what the
Back then he used to say you'll diss me, but you'll never hear the reply for it.
Lie
But you
for
see
it,
the
yeah.
reply.
But he was rapping when he said that. He ain't singing when he said that. He was
Drake
rapping.
talking tough on raps and everything.
Nowadays,
But now he done got niggas beat up.
Yeah, he done bossed up. He talk, so it's like it hit different, but it's like you can't say like as far as rap, or you can't say you the best or you the GOAT if you got ghost writers like actually writing your hits, bro.
As artists. And that's the thing.
Okay,
and the artists
that
overall,
hit
you
different,
cannot
huh?
deny it. Marketing and everything goes into it. The only reason I got Jay on such a high level because he's a fucking genius. He's in everybody's pockets. I don't
You
think
got
y'all
Kanye.
realize.
Kanye ain't up there with him.
Kanye, I love Kanye, man, but I hate him now because he's doing a whole bunch of stupid shit.
Come on, man. Let him live, man.
Nah, it's not, bro. Kanye is my favorite, bro. Kanye would have been in my top 5, but he does a lot of stuff that's like, all over the place. And, just like Kobe. Kobe's my favorite, but I can't put him up there. I'm being real. So Kanye is, he as an artist, bro, he is fucking great, like hands down. But the thing is like he started losing it, going too far, doing too much, and just like being too like, all right, fuck everything, And
I feel you, bro, but we don't really know what's going on in that man's life.
Stuff be like opinionated.
Yeah,
man.
man.
We see certain stuff and we see like propaganda.
Yeah,
we see
man.
the media and propaganda.
The media is going to be
But we
against
do not
anybody
know what's
with their
going
own
on.
I don't see
opinion.
that because when Kanye first started saying and doing a whole bunch of reckless shit, even when he fell out with Beyonce and Jay, I took his side because at the end of the day, bro, like that's supposed to be my man. It's like me and you best friends, right? Me and you best friends, and our kids ain't never played, and we got access to do it. I might feel some type of way, but because you put on a different pedestal and you find yourself, all right, and because he's married to a Kardashian, oh, your kids can't be associated with that. I'm gonna feel some type of way, or
But we really don't know what's like.
But I'm saying I'm going off of what
could
he
be a
said.
fake
I'm going off. No, that's what he said.
So that could be a fake story.
Could
Like these guys call TMZ on themselves. Like it's a different type of time.
And these guys are actors,
Yeah.
paid actors.
I'm
You know what I'm
going
saying?
with
That's all I
It's
know.
real.
I'm going with what I got.
I feel you.
And you can't speculate because if somebody else was to say something, when Jay said something about Ye, that could have been some made up shit, but nobody's saying that, right? You see what I'm saying?
That's a
So
fact, too.
who are we to say what's right and wrong? So going based on what we're saying, all that shit he said on stage was fact, man. And this, as an artist, as somebody, especially when you going through some shit, he said he was broke at the time. You being a fucking billionaire can't really help me out like that. Come on, man. Like as a friend, how you gonna feel? Be real. But we ain't told him to a different standard because they.
I've been through that, so I know how to feel. I've already been through that. You know what I'm saying?
Then I ain't really got to say
Niggas
that.
that have racks and I ain't.
So I'm cutting niggas off. So for him to say that, bro, like niggas going, I'm on his side. Same thing with the Meek and Drake shit. I don't know what that really started over, but they said it was over some promotional shit, and then they tried to say it was over Nicki. But I was on Meek said if I'm your guy and we making music together, whatever. This is what I heard it was off. I can't say it's a fact. But if I'm your guy, like I'm promoting your shit. When I drop some shit and you got pulled like that, bro, promote my shit too. And if not, I'm gonna ask you about it, But
Who'd you side with in that beef? Meek or Drake?
That's I really didn't even like that like that beat because after seeing all the interviews or whatnot, it was like it was over nothing. It was over some ego, and Meek came out his own mouth and was like, bro, I was tripping during that time. And he might felt that way because Meek is from Philly. Bro, if you say you the best rapper, like you got to write your own raps and all that, bro. So Meek looking at it like,
But he also was in his feelings too.
yeah,
though.
he in his
That's
feelings.
why he exposed.
He got people in his ear. He popping perks. He fighting cases. He on probation. So you doing all this with all this going on, bro. You probably feeling some type of way like, yo, this nigga ain't showing no real love, but he acting like he, you know what I'm saying? He wanna act like he that nigga, but he ain't even showing, you know what I'm saying? So he might got in his feelings and beside himself and was like,
I agree.
Drake got ghostwriters and he a lame and all, whatever he said, you feel me? But he came out in interviews and said that's what, you know what I'm saying, he was tripping.
He might have been tripping, but at the same time, how you feel is how you feel. And you can't control sometimes, you can control the way you react, but at the end of the day, like how somebody feel, if it's disrespect, it's disrespect. Cause like I know me, I move off love and I move off passion. If I got love for you, I just automatically assume that I'm gonna get the same love return.
It's the industry.
I don't know. It's the industry at the same time.
Don't got no love for nothing.
They're not dealing with labels. They're dealing with each other personally. And And that's the thing. And it don't matter like
it get different. It get real different
so?
because these guys got labels.
Yeah.
And at the same time, like you hanging around each other and we don't even know if they did the song in the same room together, to be real. They just showed up to the video and was together. So we don't even know if they hanging out, building relationships, and bro, you came to my house and you was around my kids type shit. They might just be making music, this business. Like, I don't know, like, you from Philly, I'm from Toronto.
I don't know you.
Y'all niggas didn't give a damn about me before I was Drake. Y'all didn't give a damn about doing no song with Little Old Me. I was Wheelchair Jimmy. Now I done bossed up and got mob ties and shit like that. Now niggas calling me for features.
But at the same time, they didn't know each other before this, so how can me show them that same level of respect as somebody you didn't fuck with me then? But see, I look.
There are people though, I'll say, let's like you, Dre, because I'm one of the people that you expect you from somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And it don't work the same way. You see what I'm saying? It don't work the same way.
I've developed love and I've gotten where I got because I'm that type of person. But at the end of the day, me being me, and it gets me into a lot of great positions. And honestly, a lot of people do shit for me. And it puts me in a lot of bad situations, nothing that I haven't been able to overcome because I never give somebody enough power to have that kind of, control over me to something you're gonna do is gonna hinder me. I trust people until I'm given a reason not to. Because what what people do is, all right, say in relationships, women always love to say, don't take this no type of way you want to. Women always like to say, trust is hard to earn. What the fuck you want me to do? What do you want me to do to earn your trust? You have to give me a task to do something.
Give you their phone all day.
No, I ain't even gonna go there. But you have to trust somebody in order for them to gain your trust.
That's a fact.
If you don't trust somebody, they're never going to be able to gain your trust. So boom, I don't know if you can take my car. I don't know how you drive, but you're never going to know if they are able to unless you get in the fucking passenger seat.
And don't let Shorty take your car.
Who?
Don't let her take your car, bro. Oh my God.
But
on the way back from Atlanta, bro, she crashed my shit, bro. No cap.
I did not crash it. Somebody hit the car, and no, I did not crash.
Trust me, bro. 30 minutes. It took 30 minutes. I was trying to get some sleep. 30 minutes. I woke up.
You'll never be able to gain trust with somebody. They have to trust you first. Right. So I move off that from the jump. You know what I'm saying? You can give them smaller tasks, but the whole you got to give trust. I mean, you got to earn somebody's trust. I don't believe that. So automatically, I'm gonna assume you're a good person until you should give me a reason not to be. And it can be something small, as if, all right, bro, you told me you was gonna be here and you wasn't here. I can't fuck with you no more. Or you can fuck with me heavy, but because I don't know you like that, if I see the way you treat somebody else, and I can show you my DMs right now. This is one dude. He didn't I don't always dress up like I'm performing. I go out comfortable. I got my cookouts on right now. You know what I'm saying? So somebody might see me like that. He's been begging me to perform in one of our events for at least 4 weeks now. Right? I meet him in person. He brushes me off so fucking hard, and I do not tolerate disrespect. I hate that shit. Yeah, brush me, bro. I'm talking about you. I said, how you doing, man? I'm Dre. He said, yeah. My life, bro. DM me 2 weeks later, bro. Yo, man, I would love to collab with you. Can you come out here tonight? And I sent him a text. I said, bro, honestly, bro, I tried to introduce myself to you at Christie's and you brushed me off. He tried to blame me on some other shit he was going through. But at the end of the day, had you would have known it was me, you would have treated me different. So the way he treated me, thinking that was somebody else, makes me judge his character. And to me, that's something small. So when I see other people treat other people wrong, to me, that kills it for me.
What you think, Q? What you think about that, man? Because some people, man, you can't really...
it all depends on, I can tell his background a little different.
Yeah.
It all depends on what you do, what type of lifestyle you live in, who you like.
That's okay, so that was the big thing I had. That was the big thing I had about this. You know what I'm saying? Dre, you went to college, right?
Yeah.
You went to college, Q?
Yes, sir.
You went to college 4 years?
Yeah.
Where you go?
Yeah, I went to Pitt.
Oh, word, for 4 years?
Yeah,
that's what's up.
All
right, but that's community college though. You ain't live on campus and shit like that.
I ain't go no campus.
Word. You lived on campus, right?
Yeah.
All right, so that's a big topic to get started on for what I was originally gonna have you guys together for. You're very open armed with a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And me, I got kind of like that same type of background too. Not all the way, but I'm in the middle.
Yeah.
So I feel where you coming from. But somebody like Qmoney, everybody who comes up to him ain't gonna just Some people gonna get the stare face, and some people gonna get the, you know what I'm saying, oh, what's good, my nigga face.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
That's fine, but what I'm saying is...
So can you really judge someone off how they treat another person if that's not how they treat you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How?
Because at the end of the day, bro, if you got some history with this person, like if you got some history or something, the reason why you don't like them, the reason why you don't fuck with it, I understand that. And usually that comes to the forefront. But just somebody random, like, or the way you treat the way you talk to somebody, bro. Like, if I don't fuck with it, then I don't fuck with it. Because now at the end of the day, bro, anybody, like, you've been around people that I make connects that I have. If you can't control yourself in front of me, if I take you in front of one of my connects, then you're gonna do the same thing, and you don't know who none of these people is. You treat them with disrespect. Now it's gonna fuck me up. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I don't take certain niggas certain places, because I know they can't act.
That's what I'm about to say. That's what I was saying. It all depends on what type of person you are, what type of people you associate yourself with, and what type of environment.
But you remember we was just talking earlier too, Dre, and you was like, girls will come up to you randomly like, oh yeah, you Dre the East, and they'll get mad when you don't know their name. Yeah. Like that's the same. Like you don't know them. Like you can't. I can't just embrace you.
I don't disrespect them though.
Nah,
they get mad.
So you felt like him doing was disrespect?
Hell yeah.
Okay, well, I can't tell nobody how to. Yeah, that's perspective, definitely. Because I can't tell nobody how they're disrespected.
He might
I ain't gonna never
brush
say that.
you off, but you know what I'm saying. He might have something going on.
Yeah, to him, it probably wasn't a brush off. It was like a, you know what I'm saying.
But to you looking at it like, hold on.
Yeah.
Somebody did that to you, would it be disrespectful?
I'm saying
it all depends though.
On how it happened.
Because I done been brushed off too. I mean,
he was in and how it actually happened. Like
if they come back to
smack your hand tight.
Now that's crazy.
Yeah, I feel like that's disrespectful. But he like brushed me off. Like he might not even recognize.
Yeah, he might not.
Yeah, see, that's the key thing. Had he known who I was,
right, he would have done it. Of course,
and that's a problem to me. Yeah. That's a problem to me because so boom, if somebody did that to you, it doesn't matter about perspective. When you do something, not knowingly, unknowingly, that's who you truly are. That's your character. That shows me who you are. Right. Like, so boom. If you go to the store, right, and you just cuss out a cashier or something, and then you naturally just go back to me talking, bro, you done did this shit before. This is just some normal shit. I feel that. Yeah, however, if somebody comes up and talk to me, bro, you ain't been to you've been to the ECU shit. Yeah. Anytime somebody comes up and try to talk to me, bro, I give them time, and then I find a way to escape the conversation, saying, bro, I got to do this, and this. He could have done that to me. Yeah. Or I would say, bro, can you give me 1 second or something? Like, let me finish this conversation. Something like that is ways to do.
So I'll give you an example. Like my man's at the desk, the library desk today. I come to get the room. And he's like, yeah, man, the last time you was a no-show. I was like, and he just started attacking me immediately. I'm like, whoa, sir, you weren't able. I was like, hold on, relax. You weren't even there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to tell him in his face, like, bro, you wasn't even there. What are you even talking about? I wasn't a no-show. Your lady made a mistake on the joint. Yeah. I had to reschedule, and I canceled the last one, but she canceled it late. And he coming at me like it's my fault. I'm like, whoa, bro, like, you can't control someone else. You know what I'm saying?
Did you explain that to him?
What?
You explained that to him?
I said you wasn't there. I have to explain that. He had nothing to do with what we had going on.
You are correct, but at the same time, when you're dealing with a place like this, you're not dealing with an individual, you're dealing with business, and all these business people are connected. They made an error on their behalf.
They should have talked that out.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
Right.
Why does that come to me?
But what's going to happen is, in that same situation is, all right, so now, he's going to go back representing the individual of the business. He's going to go to the business and say, this person was disrespectful to me, and I don't like the way he approached me, and now you're banned from the business overall, based off of what one individual said.
Well, I'll find another spot.
Oh, that's fine. But I'm just saying, if you handle it different, and not saying that you were disrespectful, he made
he came at me crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what's up with this dude, bro? You weren't even there. I don't even know you. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to Shorty. You know, like, what's this?
But see, if you would have handled that, say, and just been like, listen, man.
Sometimes I am like that, but I was already every time when I walk up to the desk, they see me like this, and they just always. I see how they treat white people here, bro. Yeah. And it's way different than they treat me. You feel me? So I'm already like, you know what I'm saying? Just give me the room so I can go, because I really don't got time for y'all shaping me up and shit like that. Fuck that. I'm here every day. You know what's up. Let me get the room. I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? So my bad though. Y'all get better with y'all on. But yeah, we've already had this little tension anyway. Already ready. So yeah, that's what it had to be said.
But see,
that's all.
That's a different situation. I'm just saying, like, as far as like when it comes to treating people a certain way, like I can't fuck with it. And I know some people, like, I'm from the country hood, man. And to me, I feel like that in a lot of cases.
I'm from the country too, yeah.
It's worse than the city hood, because there, bro, you can call the police and ain't shit gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we ain't got nothing to do but stupid shit. We like fight. You know,
really
in the country all the
yeah.
time. I can show you videos like, bro, we wrap shirts around here to fight where we from. So I have that background, but the thing is, it's just like, with me, I think my mind was a little different, and I was able to actually, like, instead of just going with what the culture was and what we are used to, just understanding shit from an actual logistic standpoint, understanding the logic, understand what makes sense, what's right. I don't feel like a lot of people do that. I just feel like we used to our culture, and when something goes against our culture, we're not open to it, we're not understanding about it.
I feel that.
You know, and I think that's why I differ from a lot of people as far as like what my opinion is.
What do you think? What do you think about that, Q?
I agree with mostly on what he said, like, but it all depends on like the person, your background, whatever you've been taught, because some people wasn't raised like you. You can't expect you from you all the time. So if you perceive it as disrespect, then that's what it is.
Disrespect.
At the end of the day, that's what it is. It's disrespect because
I can't tell nobody.
yeah, because if I feel disrespected right now, you could be like, bro, calm down.
Yeah. Nah, that's
I feel disrespected.
That's
It's
a fact.
up. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, that's your perspective. You get what I'm saying? So, and then another thing I want to bring up, how y'all feel about being right and wrong at the same time? Do y'all feel like it's possible to be right and wrong at the same time?
No.
Nah.
No, I don't, because
I don't know. It's certain. I don't know.
Think
I don't
about
know.
it now.
Possibly.
Think about what I'm saying.
Yeah.
the reason I
Give me
say-
an example. Let's hear an example first.
Right and wrong at the same time, like you said with the man at the desk.
Yeah.
He was about to spaz on you because you didn't show up. His perspective was you didn't show up.
Yeah.
Your perspective was I did
I
show
was
up.
here, but I was
You
in a,
weren't there.
exactly.
So it's like both of y'all was right and wrong depending on what perspective.
His
you know.
perspective.
No.
But the
But
thing
Look
is,
at it.
Bro, 'cause people always say perspective, bro. Perspective don't change the facts. The fact is that you canceled or rescheduled or whatever, and he didn't know. The fact is that he should have checked with somebody else. Somebody should have checked him.
I agree.
He shouldn't have approached him like
I
that. So
agree.
he's wrong.
I
He
agree.
did what he was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So in the situation, you responded kind of like,
I was already on. I was
Yeah,
already
but-
on
but-
smoke
but
mode.
you're
Just
not-
in
you're
case
not
they
wrong.
get on smoke mode with me, constantly, like I told you.
Yeah.
I see how they treat these white people,
So
bro.
is he right? Is he right for that? Is he wrong for that?
all right,
Or is he both at the same
You tell
time?
me, was I right or wrong for that?
I feel like you was both at the same time.
Word.
It's justified.
I
You
don't-
get what I'm
it's-
saying?
it's justified.
Like
I don't feel like
necessary
it's wrong.
evil type shit.
I
It's somewhat justified because of this. You get what I'm saying? And then at the end of the day, like say and I'm big on facts, but I also know we live in a world that's like facts don't always overrule. It's case by case scenario. So say like if you in front of a judge, his perspective or the jury or whatever their perspective is, you could be as innocent as you want to be, and the facts could be they don't got no proof. The facts is you actually didn't do anything. The facts is this is all some bullshit, but your ass about to go away from this charge.
You are 100% right, but that's a whole different conversation, because I do feel like we do need reform as far as the judicial system goes. Everybody talking about prison reform,
But nah, he's talking about perspective. That still goes with perspective.
Yeah, no. But that's a different situation, because that's actually written down. You know, it's so many areas in that you can't really say something is a fact there, because you're just basing off of what you have, and you don't have everything. You know what I'm saying? It's like science. You can't really prove it. It can be supported. And now you got humans who make error every day, and then a judge is tired of being there. You got a jury who's been selected and forced to be there. That's, bro, like I said, that's a whole different conversation. But here, it's like, I use a situation. Like you said necessary evil, I don't look at it that way. But say this man say you come in this man's house and you point a gun at him. You can't be mad at the response you get. He gonna point the gun back, and now he gonna shoot because he don't want you to shoot him. That's what that was right there. This man came at you sideways, and you responded. You reacted the way that you responded with the energy that was given to you. So you were not wrong. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the situation being that they were wrong for not notifying him that the interview was rescheduled or canceled.
Yeah.
So I don't feel like he's wrong at all. However, you could have handled the situation different, but that don't mean it's wrong.
No, I said based off like perspective.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna always be you both, you right and you wrong, because somebody on the outside looking in could have saw how he was acting and would have said, yo, he wrong, he acting, why he so tense, why he talking to that man like that.
Yeah.
Another person would have looked at the same situation and would have been like, why is the library man talking to him like that? You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why I was saying, do you feel like you could be right and wrong at the same time based off perspective? Because who's ever outside looking in, or whoever's like giving their perspective on the situation, we could put 10 people in the room right now, everybody's gonna give a different perspective.
They can
But we gonna go off facts.
Yeah.
The facts may be this, but if 10 people agreeing on this, the facts is that. But 10 people just left the room thinking this. So what value does your facts hold if 10 people walk out of here thinking you a bad rapper or something like that? If 10 people
we talk about me personally, I don't really care, because at the end of the day I know what the facts are and I know what's going to benefit from me, and I know how to carry myself and portray myself in a way that you cannot deny what I'm saying. And if you actually speak to me, you know what it is. And if you can't know what it is by just speaking to me, I'm going to provide you with the facts. See, that's the thing. I'm never going to argue something I can't support. Right. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes down to what you're saying, and a lot of people think that way, but the problem with that is bro, freeing slaves was looked at as wrong. You know what I'm saying? That perspective is, no, you shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, we have people in slavery.
But that's what he's saying, perspective.
Yeah,
to them,
but now
that was right.
But now we're in a different society. The problem is a lot of people don't like to say nothing. They like to speak on the perspective and what it is instead of what's right.
They don't look at the facts.
Yeah, well, not even looking at the facts, because, bro, if we look at
the facts is slavery was wrong.
Yeah, slavery was wrong. Right?
But in that time, slavery was right. That's what he's saying.
Based off,
and it was written down. That was actually a law.
Yes,
you see what I'm saying?
I am hip to that. But what I'm saying is, when we're speaking about perspective, it took somebody from the inside of what was going on here in America to actually free slaves, even though it was factual.
They didn't do that though, because all they did was they didn't free the slaves. All they did was emancipate the slaves. So really, this is just, we are slaves. If you don't own even if you own your own stuff, if you got money, you're still a slave, because it's only but a certain amount of stuff they're gonna allow you to do. The powers that be and the people that pull the strings and decide how much child support you gotta pay, how many laws you gotta follow, stuff like that. How fast you can drive, what your kids eat at public schools. So we still slaves. They didn't do nothing but
slaves then.
That's a fact.
We are. Everybody.
I ain't gonna argue. I ain't gonna argue with that. I can't argue with that point. That's the way you view it. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, speaking that when they free black people, you know what I'm saying? It took somebody from the inside of America to do that. It
when they emancipated black people.
Hey, call it what you want. When they
you didn't free them. You didn't free them. How did you free them?
Yeah. We went.
You let them. You say
physically.
This is what they basically did. They physically let you go. They said, well, I can't hold you guys no more. It's the master talking now. I can't hold you guys no more. But hey, I can't pay you neither. If you want to continue to work and earn some money, this is what I'll be able to pay you. If not, you got to get off my property and go find a way. On top of I've been raping y'all. I've been feeding y'all bullshit. I haven't taught y'all anything, so you can't read. All you can read is the Bible, if that. So how you going to go out here and get a job? Then you going out into a world that's ran by white men that got to give you the job.
Talk to them, bro.
So it's how did you free me? How am I free?
I feel that. I definitely feel that.
We are still scoring to the day. It's thank God we got technology, but mentally, bro.
Yeah, it's over with.
It's people that's bro, mentally, they are so gone, bro. You can't even show them technology and stuff. They so gone mentally. They don't understand it. You get what I'm saying? So it's oh, y'all bums, y'all need to get a job, and some people don't got the mental capacity to. I know niggas that don't even know how to fill out a resume, bro.
I know. What?
That's
common. I know a lot of niggas that don't know how to do a resume. I didn't know how to do a fucking resume. That's it.
But think about
that's a fact, though.
You don't know how to fill out a resume?
I found out.
Just think about this, though.
My mom did my first one, man. You know
what I'm saying? You don't know. You supposed to go out into the world and get a job after leaving from staying with your parents or whatever your living situation was in high school. So boom, you got to go out here in this world. If you don't go to college, you got to get out into the world and go straight into the work field. You got to pick a job because bills coming, you need money, you got to eat. But if you don't know how to fill out a resume, you already stuck. It's you gonna have to learn it. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of people, they don't know, bro. They don't know until they go to the job and they look, you gotta have a resume, you gotta fill out this application. Then they're overwhelmed. They feel belittled. Because it's I got my background history. What this mean? What do I sign right here? It be the simplest stuff. But we not taught this stuff.
Your thoughts, right?
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with most of what he said, but I don't disagree. he says, what do you say, emancipated the slaves?
Yeah, we was emancipated.
Right,
The slaves was never free.
I don't feel no type of way. I can't disagree with that, but
I mean, what's called an Emancipation Proclamation, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm hip, but I'm just saying, like, I don't disagree with none of that, but I do feel like nowadays we still, I feel like we still make excuses for people when we have that information out there. Now, with me coming from a place, and with me knowing that I was in the top of my class, and with me knowing where I was supposed to be.
You was in the top of your class?
I know, with me not being in the top of my class, and I know niggas that was in the top of my class that ain't nowhere. You know, I feel like life is a lot about choices, and then once you have the knowledge to know and understand better, you become a slave to your mentality. You become a slave to complacency. So we do have issues where people just don't know, but when you have that knowledge and you can change, you don't. That's the issue. I think that's a big problem, because when you tell people that, they don't want to hear that. And like you said, they feel belittled and stuff like that. And a lot of the times people take that as racism. These racist that white folks ain't trying to give me a job. It's not about that. It's just that when you want to do better, you have to. Even with rapping, even with music, I have to go figure out shit by myself. It's not. I'm not looking for nobody to teach me that. And black people, internally, mentally, we are some of the most passionate people. We're always going to find a way to make something shake. But the thing is, somehow, some people still find a way to take that trait and turn it into laziness, bro. People are passionate about being lazy, and they'll procrastinate. They'll go all around the thing that they need to be done. Took 5 laps around the building instead of just going in the building. And you don't work 3 times as hard to get right here. And I had a friend. He said, the bank ain't gonna give me no loan, the bank ain't gonna do this, I'm not gonna be able to get a car because they don't get these people. These were facts in the 1960s and 70s, and even in the 80s. Bro, we living in today's. I said, have you tried?
They repeat themselves.
And that's the problem with a lot of people, because they do that. And people listen to you with exactly what you said, and they will agree 100%, but have never tried. Never tried. And that's the thing. I don't think we're dealing with as much of a problem as we used to. And people like to call this, we're living in the new 60s and the new... No, nigga, what? You're not getting lynched.
It's a lot of people that been beat. Like, it's a lot of insecure people and people that's not confident, bro.
That's a fact.
Like,
we talked about that. We talked about it yesterday.
Walking in there and just asking for an application. They been so beat down, or they thoughts have been like, I don't know, like they had really programmed they thoughts to be negative.
But we teach ourselves that, bro.
That's a fact.
The first thing, before I was taught about sex, before I was taught about anything, I was taught that white people hate us, and and that's it. Come on, bro. Before I learned,
it's still there. It's still there.
But listen though, the first thing I'm taught is that these people hate me, and they're gonna make my life hard. Teach me how to live my life. Let me learn how to live life before I learn all this negative shit. Like, bro, come on. We're not given a fair chance because we're automatically going into a situation that we've been beat down, and we've been taught that these people who hate me, we're never going to have a fair chance, that we beat ourselves because we think we're behind the whole time. Not everybody has that in mind. It's laws in place where white people might not like us, but at the end of the day, they got a quota to fill. They got to have this many black people before this amount of time of the year. If they don't, they ass going to get in trouble. Bro, they need black police officers, they need black teachers, they need black social workers, bro. Some of the most demanded, some of these people in these positions don't even have full degrees, but just because they network and they went up there and tried, they got that job. But a lot of people don't do that because they're beat down, because they have that. So I don't even, and you're right with 100% of you said, but the problem with in preaching that is people are always going to grasp the hate and reasons why not, than the love and the reasons why.
Yeah, very dope debate, fellas.
That's dope.
Very dope debate, man. Let everybody know where they can find you on social media, Q.
Qmoney Mr. ABG on all social media platforms.
Yes, sir.
Chill.
Dre and everything. Don't follow me on Facebook, please.
Don't follow you on Facebook?
Hell no.
Nah, why not?
Because I ain't gonna do nothing up there.
Word, okay.
Dre the East, DREOFTHEDEAST.
I feel you.
And catch my final tour date here soon. Stay tuned. What's the name? Turn on my post notifications, and we'll keep you posted about that.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate you fellas again. That was a fire debate. Definitely gotta bring y'all back, man. We definitely gotta chop it, man. Definitely. For those that are watching, man, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube, YurpTV 252. Make sure you follow us on the social medias too. Yeah. Appreciate y'all fellas, bro.
What you doing, Quasi? Shit. Working on my bankroll. Trying to flip it cause I'm tired of the same mode. Getting richer on these niggas, that's my main goal. That's my main goal.